And I'm telling you that I'm the most qualified to lead the team.
Well, you keep saying that, but why should I believe it?
Hey, friends, what's the trouble here?
You know, Eric, I'm trying to convince Tristan that I should lead the new team, but he won't consider me.
Well, Mark, have you provided him with, any evidence of your qualifications to lead the team?
No, but I've been very persistent in asking for the position.
Folks, if your brand content doesn't build a bridge to what your prospects really need, it will fail. Here's why. Hey, Mark, what's a content bridge?
Well, Eric, it's a metaphor I use for a key characteristic I've observed about the most effective content marketing. And by effective, I mean content that actually produces results for the business publishing it.
So why a bridge?
Well, if you have two pieces of land separated by a chasm, you need a bridge to move people from one to the other. In marketing, every business starts with a chasm between the goals of the business, what the business wants to achieve, and the prospects it wants to reach. Effective content successfully builds a bridge between the two that not only allows prospects to cross over it, in other words, become qualified leads or customers, but encourages them to do so.
So how do you build content marketing bridges then?
Let's start with the main goals of the two land masses the bridge is supposed to connect. Now, on the one side is your business. I call this Brand Island. Brand Island is populated by the purpose, intention, and reason for existence of your brand. It's why your business exists. That goes beyond to make money and into the specifics of your products and services, what you bring uniquely to the marketplace. Now, across the water is Prospect Island. Here dwells the needs, wants, hopes, dreams, and desires of your prospective customers.
And so your content needs to be able to bridge those two islands.
Yes, most content that fails to produce desired business results tends to be anchored on one or the other island, but fails to reach across the gap. And the content may be stuck on Brand Island if it is too salesy or talks too much about your product or service without linking it to what your prospects actually need. On the other hand, content that is stuck on Prospect Island tries too hard to grasp the hearts and minds of potential customers while failing to make a strong association with the brand and what it sells. For example, a brand that sells shoes might post a pop culture quiz that goes viral, but few consumers will remember that it had anything to do with a shoe seller. The key is to always have both islands in mind as you create your content, your business goals and brand identity on the one side and the needs and desires of your prospects on the other. Then find a link between the two. Often that link will be emotional at its core, but it must strongly associate the emotional response with the brand. Now, a great example of this, Eric, is the clothing retailer Patagonia. You and I have used them as an example often. In this case, they're environmentally conscious content. That creates a strong connection with the brand's affluent, socially conscious, outdoors enthusiast customers while emphasizing that Patagonia shares their values.
Thanks, Mark. Now, let's find out if you made a connection strong enough to land you that team leader position.
Thanks for sending me a complete list of qualifications for leading the new team. I must say it was impressive and you certainly are well qualified for the position.
Great, so I got the job?
No, I've given it to Fred.
What? Why Fred? Is he more qualified than me?
Not even close. But he has 2 Patriots season tickets and no one to take to the games.